I'm delighted to have Ruth Jeng from the Peach Foundation join us. Ruth, you've created so much impact. Can you please tell us a little bit more about yourself and what inspired you to start the Peach Foundation?
Oh, I came from Taiwan 40 some years ago to pursue my postgraduate school, and then I settled down in the US and blah blah blah. And I think the one big reason drove me to start a Peach is my personality. Ever since I was a little girl, I just feel I'm like super sensitive to people's suffering, if you may call it. And and then about 23 years ago, I was retired at the time, and I just felt like, instead of turn my head away from people suffering, but it just it still creeped into me, to see people suffering, especially children. So I said, why don't I roll up the sleeve and just do something about it, you know? And that's how I started Peach Foundation. It's to stop my own suffering. And my own suffering is actually created by other people's suffering. I just feel like it's like if somebody has a flea, and that flea would jump into me. So if I solve other people's problem, then I will stop
Mm,
feeling bad for that
mm,
person. So I think that's the bottom line of it.
hmm. No, that's really inspiring. And I guess, like, what impact has the Peach Foundation created over the years, and what are some of your proudest accomplishments?
Oh yeah, in the last 23 years, we have helped over 18,000 children. Mostly it's in China, Yunnan province. And out of 18,000, we have about 7,000 college graduates. And they are holding a lot of nice position in the society, such as I have so many doctors, so many nurses, so many teachers, so many government officials, all the hot jobs Chinese parents want their children to have. And my Peach kids are doing that. So they are all become middle class. And one thing I'm most proud is my staff. I have 7 staff. 6 out of 7 are my Peach children. We took them in when they were in middle school, high school, and we helped them finish uh, middle school, high school education and help them finish college education. And they have been working for me more than 10 years, 15 years, you know, and that is the proudest thing. It's like working with your children.
No, that's really incredible. What are some of the challenges you face in your work in Maysot, and what are your plans to deal with these challenges?
Oh, okay. Menso is a different story. I think the biggest problem is the Thai government are nice enough. Okay, let me explain the Menso refugee. They are the refugee from Myanmar. Okay, due to the war, especially after 2021 February, after the military coup, there are more and more refugees from Myanmar. And the biggest challenge is, even though the Thai government allow them to come in, but the
Mm,
Thai government doesn't really help the children to get proper education. Even the law says they will uh, provide free education to the whoever born in Thailand, but they want to see like 10, 20 documents
mm,
before they allow the children. So for this reason, the refugees started their own school. It's called migrant schools. And the condition of the school is beyond terrible, beyond terrible. They are shed, they are uh, planks put together, and the teachers are getting like $50 a month. And the quality of the teachers are very bad,
Mm,
because the school cannot afford to pay. So you can imagine the bad cycle, like no money, so no good teachers, and and plus the legal status of the children and of the teachers. Of course, the teacher are not legally staying in they can stay, but they cannot travel outside of Mesort
mm,
because they have no ID. So this is legal status, the condition of the schools, the quality of the teachers, and all of the above.
mm,
And my solutions, I actually have no solutions. Okay. So what I'm doing is, because the teachers are making very little money, like $50, or $75 a month. And many of them treat this job like a transit. If
mm,
they can find a better job, say day labor, they will go. Okay. So we try to give stipend to the teachers. And we give us like the highest we give is $150 a month. Okay. And that's of course that's not enough, but it's better than $50.
mm,
Okay. And then we very much emphasize on teacher training, because the teachers quality are bad. They need training. They need training. So we will find all kind of training for the teacher to improve themselves. Okay. And as for the children, we set up scholarship.
mm,
We tell the children they can dream, and we will help them to fulfill their dream. And I think that's the saddest thing.
mm,
Children, they are afraid to dream. They have no role model. You
mm,
know, anybody around them are are in their same position. And when they were in Myanmar, this group of children, they were farmers' children. They have the lowest social status, the lowest financial condition. So they have no role model. So our job is to inspire the children, with your intelligence, with your dedication, with your hard work. You can dream, and the sky
mm,
is your limit. And Peach Foundation will be with you every
mm,
step of the way. We are making the wings for you to dream.
mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's so tough, but genuinely, like every little bit matters, and enabling and empowering those dreams are so important. And to that, like, what impact so far have like the scholarships made on the community overall from like the work that you've done?
Yes, we have now working with 15 schools.
Mm,
Okay, they have 70 migrant schools, but gradually we are working with more and more, and we are providing the stipend. As after the school we work with, we can see the turnover rate is significantly reduced.
mm,
So the school have a stable staff, stable teachers, to do the job. And for the children, we will provide them 300 US dollar a year. That kind of cover everything: food, tuition, every other cost. And before we come in, if they don't have money and the migrant school are nice enough, they will waive the fees. And I asked the school, if where do you get the money to waive the fees and support these children for free? And the headmaster would say, "Oh, we just kind of cut down the teachers' pay. Say if they are making $100 a month, now they are making 75. If more refugee children coming and more children cannot pay, and the teacher pay will be reduced to 50, 40." And that really touches me. This is like a community effort.
Mm,
to support their children together. And that really, to me, that is like really touches me. So I want to do this. So
mhm,
I told the principal, I said, when it comes to my peach children, I don't want you to waive. I want you to collect the full fees, and use this money to better the school, to raise a little rent, to raise a little pay, and to improve the food. Okay. And so let's together raise this kid. I don't want the school to be the sole responsibility to raise the children.
mm. No, that makes a lot of sense. And just on that, like, what are some of the targets that you hope to achieve in the coming years? And for everyone attending this exhibition, like, what are ways for volunteers and supporters to get involved and donate so that you can meet these targets?
Okay, next year, again, I'm increasing to support more children and to support more teachers, and then to improve the the quality of the teaching, you know. So that is my goal for the
Mm.
next year. Okay. Slowly, surely. And as for what's the second question again?
Yes, how can everyone like really help support your mission and get involved and support your project?
Yes, yes. Like this year, we did our first English summer camp at Massel, and it was a huge success. And when we face to face, talk to the children and give them a 1 week English lesson. I mean, 1 week English, nobody can learn much in 1 week, but it's the love you deliver to them, and it's your caring, and it's your enforcement of encouragement, and that really build up the children's confidence, and then many of them are able to dream, because you tell them you are worth of it, you can do it. We are here with you, you know, and this is what I want to advocate, to recruit more teachers. You don't need teaching experience. All you need is a loving heart. And that's what the children need. And we're going to have another summer camp next year, July the 7th to July the 17th. Yes. And we are going to invite 300 migrant children.